Okay, so single cross is gonna be my x, and then double cross is gonna be my y. So these are x's and these are y. Okay. So what are my two equations? Raise your hand and tell me one of them. Carlos? I don't know. X plus y equals what? The one with the money has to have the money attached to the x and the y. Today, yeah. Tell me the other one. And then after that, you pick the method that you want to use. Okay? I really don't care which one, as long as you are using, as long as you're getting it right, I really don't care. Okay? I'm gonna go ahead and do I need both of them? How many of each type were sold? So I need both. I need X and Y. So it doesn't really, in reality, in this one, it really doesn't matter which one you use. Okay? So I'm gonna solve for Y. That's the first one for Y. The second one, that was the second one. Since I'm going to go to Y equal to, and plug in those equations, I am not even going to worry about simplifying. Okay, you just write it like you see it, you're good to go. You just got to remember that around those fractions, you got to put what? Parentheses. That is all you need to remember. So I'm going to leave it like it is. I'm not worrying about simplifying at all. Okay, so first thing you do, clear that calculator. Okay. What was the first one? Negative x plus 36. And the second one, I'm going to have to change the window because my y-intercepts are bigger than 10. This one is 36. This one is 33. So I'm going to change it to 40. And then I'm going to go ahead and calculate. There's one. There's the other one. I can see them both. So now I can do 1, 2, and 3. So x equals 16 and y equals 20. So what does that mean? 16 what kind of pies? Because they're not just, both of them are pies. So x16 single and 20 double. Okay? So that's what you need to remember. Now tomorrow I'm probably not going to ask you for both of them, okay? On some I will, on some I will not. So make sure that you know which one I'm looking for because both answers will be there for the quiz, okay? Because I got to divide by 10.99. That's what the number that's with the y. All right, second. What is x and what is y?
Cheeseburgers and then fries.
Okay, so cheeseburgers are going to be x's and fries are going to be y's. All right, so somebody give me one of the equations. Raise your hand. I do.
4x plus 3y equals 2,200.
And Luis, tell me the other one.
6x plus 2y equals 2,506.
Okay, and after this, you use whatever method you want. I'm going to use substitution on this one, okay? Actually, no, let's eliminate.
Elimination.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest one, right? I don't want to do it with a graph because the intercepts are going to be huge, right? The y-intercepts are going to be really, really big. So I'm going to multiply that one. How many calories does each item contain? So I need both, so I don't need to worry about which method for real. I'm going to multiply this by -2 and this one by 3. So I need you to help me out with the math. This one would be negative 8x. And then the y's are canceled, right? So that would be minus 6y. And this one would be plus 6y. So I'm not going to forget, I'm going to forget about the x's. I'm sorry, the y. Okay, what is negative 2 times 2290? 4,000?
80. Negative 4,000.
All right, the next one would be 3 times 6x would be 18x.
Equals 17,680.
Equals what?
7,000.
Okay, one person, please. Because when there's two more than one person, my ears cannot understand.
7,680.
All right. Now that would be 10x. 3,400. Divide by 10. X equals 310. Very good. So that, what does that mean? What does that 310 mean?
Calories in 1
The calories in one cheeseburger is 310. Very good. Now, I'm going to go ahead and plug it in on one of the original ones. Okay, it has to be one of the original ones. So 4 times 310 plus 3y equals 22990. 4 times 310.
1,400.
So you're going to say minus 1240, and whatever you get, you're going to divide by 3. You could have gone to a question, so yes. 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 What's what?
350.
350?
Yes.
Wow, there's more calories on fries than and they're deep fried. No. All right, let's do the next one. Say that again. I like fries, but I stay away from them when I think about all the calories that they have. All right, on January 22nd, 2006, Kobe Bryant scored 80 points against the Toronto Raptors, including 3-pointers and 2-pointers, and free throws. All right, what is X and what is Y? What is X and what is Y?
X is free throws.
All right, for me, let's go. Okay,
2 points. There's like three different. Yeah.
there's 3 different ones. Very good. So you need, no, it's not weird. It's just a little bit more challenging. You got X, you got Y, and you got Z. That's all. Yeah. So 3-pointers, 2-pointers,
And free throws.
and free throws. Okay? So this is X, that's Y, and that's Z or ABC. It really doesn't matter, okay? All right, so give me the first equation. Thank you. X plus Y plus Z equals
46.
46, because he made 46 shots. Very good. 2-pointers, 3-pointers, and free throws. He made 3 times as many 2-point shots as 3-point shots.
That's good. You make one of the
Now, I'm only looking for free throws, right?
yes.
Okay.
That's
So
why.
how do I translate that? He made 3 times as many 2-point shots as one person. Okay, Z equals free throws.
That's like Z.
So he made 3 times as many 2 points. That would be Y. As 3 points. That would be X.
C equals 3, C equals 3y.
Okay, now let's be quiet. Who wants to give it a shot? I'm not doing it for you. Y equals 3X.
No, it's the other way.
He made 3
X
times.
equals 3 Y.
He made 3 times as many 2-point shots as 3-point shots.
Actually, you're backwards.
There's no Dan over there. But
I think it's Y equals 2.
okay, so 2 points is at it's Y.
Yeah.
I don't know. You gotta tell me which one it is. So what does that mean? If he made 3 2-point shots, he made 3 times as many 2-point shots as 3-point shots.
You make 9 points in the 3 shots.
I don't know. You gotta tell me, is it Y equals 3X or is it X equals 3Y?
X equals 3 Y. The bottom. I should be happy about.
I'm not telling you. It's 3.
My answer is N slash
Okay, if you think it's X equals 3Y, I'm not gonna tell you which one is correct, okay? It's one of those two. Listen. I'm gonna stop. Okay. So this is what you need to do. I don't know. You're solving it. I'm not solving it. But I gotta move on. So extra credit for tomorrow's quiz. This is what I would do. If you're not sure, I would try both. Okay? Try one, but remember, this has to happen. That right there has to happen. Okay? That's your condition. He made 3 times as many 2-point shots as 3-point shots. That has to happen, and it will only happen with one of them, not both. Okay?
Y equals 3X.
Let's go to what we're going to be doing today. It's a little challenging, and it's a big part of the test. So we got to make sure that we know how to do it. Okay? All right, so let's go. X minus y equals 2, and the second one would be y equals negative x minus 3. Now this one is already checked. I already have it solved for y, right? Yes. So I just need to go ahead and solve the second one for y. I'm going to go ahead and write my invincible 1 over here. So how do I solve for y? Minus x, right? There's an invisible 1 as well. Very good. And then I have to divide by what?
Negative 1. So Y equals X.
So y equals positive
X
x
plus minus 2.
minus 2. Alright, so now you're going to do cheat sheet. The first thing that I like to do is how many solutions, which is the bottom part. How many solutions will this have? One solution. Very good. This will have one solution. Very good. Now, if it has one solution, then talk to me about, is it consistent, inconsistent, and if it's consistent, dependent or independent?
Consistent.
It's consistent because the only ones that are inconsistent are the ones that don't meet. But consistent dependent or independent? Consistent what? Independent. Very good. Okay? And you're done. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, next one. That one's already solved for y, so I just need to solve that one. I'm going to go ahead and write my invisible ones. If it's negative, I have to write it. If it's positive, I really don't. Okay? So I'm not going to worry about the one that's with the y, because that's a positive one, and dividing by 1 is not going to do anything to it. So y equals what?
Y equals negative.
X minus 2, right? When I move it to the other side, it becomes a plus x. Okay, so now you take a look at this, and you take a look at that, and start out with the solutions. So how many solutions will you don't need the graph or anything?
Oh, I'm not looking at the parameter, right?
They have the same slope. You do not need the graph. I'm going to tell you something. If you start using that graph calculator, it'll take a lot more time for this. Same slope. What's the slope? Positive, not x. Positive 1. Thank you, Dave. Positive 1, which means they will never touch. So this has no solution, and they are extremely what? Are they consistent or inconsistent? They're inconsistent. Okay? I am reading it just because I don't know what to write. But if you want to write, we can write it. Are we good? Okay? It's pretty easy to do, especially when you have that cheat sheet in front of you, right? Good. All right, what's number 3? 6x minus 7. Can somebody tell me? 6x minus 7.
Y equals 5.
And what's the other one?
12x minus 14, y equals 3.
14 or 4?
14 equals 10.
Thank you. All right, let's go for y. Negative 7y equals negative 6x minus, plus 5. Okay? Divide by negative 7. So y equals 6 over 7x, because the negative divided by a negative would be a positive, minus 5 7s, and that's it. Okay? Okay?
Yeah.
Let's do the other one. Negative 14y
Minus
equals negative 12x
plus 10.
plus 10 divided by negative 14. No. Did I copy it wrong?
No, it's right.
Minus 14y? You're good? All right. So a negative divided by a negative is definitely a positive, but the only thing is that if they simplified, you got to simplify it, okay? If I simplify, what would that be? 6 over 7x, right? Which means they're already what? No, they're already parallel. I'm not sure that they're the same side because I haven't finished. They're parallel. Okay, and that will be minus because a positive divided by a negative is a minus. And then 5 7s.
I got 6 over 6.
I don't understand why. Because it's negative 12. Alright, so what happens over here? Infinite amount of solutions. They are consistent, dependent. Very good. Consistent and dependent. DP. That's an E.
That's an E.
Yeah. It's my board, guys. Remember? Can't ask for too much from this board. Alright, are we good? Effie, can you get ready to give me names? Alright, let's go ahead and first of all write the number 4. Tell me number 4.
2x plus 3y
And tell me the next one.
x minus 5y equals -11.
X minus 5y equals what?
-11.
Okay, Effie, give me a name. Franklin, what do I do?
Number 2x.
Take away 2x. Alright. Franklin, what's my next step?
Divide by 3.
Divide by 3. Franklin, what's my equation?
Y equals -1/3.
There you go. And we're done. Okay? Give me a name, Effie, whenever you have a chance. Yesenia. You guys are the Netflix and June? Yeah? Okay. So take away X. Next step. Divide by -5. What's my equation? Jade. Thank you so much. I know, I'm gonna make a new sign. I'm gonna call it divided house. Have you seen those? I've seen in North Carolina, they're very popular. And they're very popular, and they're like signs that say divided house, and then they have the 2 universities. Alright, so give me a name. Jasmine. So tell me, how many solutions? Okay. Very good. Consistent and independent. Very good. All right. Tell me the next one. What's the next one, guys? Number what? Is it number 5?
Number 5. Yeah.
Number 5. Jasmine, go for it. Okay, Epi. Jackie. First step. Alright, so 2y equals -4x plus 4. Next step, Jackie. Divide by 2. What's my equation, Jackie? -2x. Plus 2. Alright, Effie, give me a name. Oh, that was a point. Don't make me. Did I give you your point? You guys are the office, right? Oh, let me forget to add a point. Okay, so what was it? You said that. Okay, so 3y equals -6x plus 6. What's the next step, Priscilla? You divide by 3. You say that was my equation? Griselda? All right. Effie. Please tell me how many solutions and what kind of system is it?
There's infinite solutions.
Infinite amount of solutions. Hold on.
It's consistent dependent.
Consistent what?
Dependent.
Very good. They depend on each other because it's the same line. Okay, so I order point to the awesomes and now to the millennials. All right. At 9 o'clock, stop you so we can do the family challenge, okay? What's the next one? Number 6? Hold on. 2x? It's big. Equals what? 6? Okay. Oh, just by looking at it, you can tell. You don't have to solve it. You know what they are. Jaime, go for it. Yeah,
You're right.
you're right. Where are they going to be? They're going to be parallel. Because for both of them, you're going to have to do minus 2x. And then you're going to have to divide by 11. But this question is, are they going to be the same line? No, why not? They have different y-intercepts. Very good. This one is going to be 6 divided by 11, and that one is going to be 7 divided by 11. When you get really good at this, you won't even have to solve them. And you will know that these are parallel lines, which means there is no solution, which means they're inconsistent. Okay. Good job, middle there on that spot. All right. Well, I think we can do one more. Okay, somebody tell me number 7.
X minus 4y. X minus 4y plus 1 equals 0. 4y minus x equals 1
Okay, Effie, give me name.
equals 1.
Karen. Okay, tell me again the second one, please.
4y minus x equals 1.
Hi, it's bored. Karen, what's the first step? Subtract what? Okay, so x minus 4y equals -1. So 0 minus 1 is -1. Then take away x. Okay, tell me what the equation is. All right. Okay, I'm calling ninja, so somebody from the ninja, so go to the next one. Come on. What's the equation, Jose? Which is 1/4 x. That's fine, he said it right. X divided by 4, I can take that. Tell me. Plus 1/4. All right.
Y'all make them talking.
Always, I'll give you a break. All right, give me a name, Andy. Tell me. Hi, man. Hi, man. Got my eye got my eye on Graham. Hi, man. Now, you look at your teacher to me too. He doesn't have his bills. Come on, we gotta do that. Come on.
No pressure, but you have a minute left.
Actually, we're a minute. Stop helping him. How many solutions? Okay, so the infinite amount of solutions, very good. And then consistent or inconsistent? And dependent or independent? Very good. All right, good job. All right, ready for box challenge?
Yes.
Okay, paper managers and material managers. Every group gets one. Every group gets one. Every group. Mabel, get up. Okay, Mabel, you need to sit down. I'm going with you. You want to leave it working again? He doesn't get up. You do. No. All right, one more. Okay, every group gets two. Every family challenge, every family gets two except for this one they get. Okay? They get two because there's only four of them. All right. So I don't need to tell you what we're doing. Stop it.